In today's world of fast money, viral trends, and financial noise, the principles of The Richest Man in Babylon remain untouched by time. This book doesn't promise shortcuts. It teaches the science of patience, discipline, and consistency. While most people chase wealth emotionally, Babylon teaches logic. These lessons, backed by modern psychology, reveal that lasting prosperity isn't about income. It's about behavior. Master the habits, and money inevitably follows. What if the secret to wealth was discovered thousands of years ago, and we've been ignoring it ever since? In a world obsessed with new financial trends and digital currencies, the most reliable lessons about money come not from Wall Street, but from the ancient city of Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon isn't just a collection of parables. It's a behavioral blueprint that explains why people stay poor and how discipline, not luck, builds fortune. Welcome to Filmy Book, where timeless books meet modern psychology and real-world science. In this summary, we'll explore how George Clason's ancient lessons align with today's understanding of behavioral economics, habit formation, and wealth psychology. Each principle you'll hear is simple, yet scientifically proven to change how your brain relates to money. These are not myths. They are mechanisms. Point 1. Start thy purse to fattening. The neuroscience of saving. The first rule of Babylon is also the first rule of wealth. Save at least 10% of all you earn. Modern neuroscience confirms why this works. It's not about math, it's about habit loops. When you save regularly, your brain's reward system associates discipline with satisfaction. This retrains dopamine release to reward delayed gratification. You stop chasing instant pleasure and start craving progress. Saving isn't deprivation, it's rewiring your reward center to find joy in stability. Point 2. Control thy expenditures. The psychology of lifestyle creep. The second law of wealth warns against spending everything you earn. Today, behavioral scientists call this hedonic adaptation. The brain adjusts quickly to higher income, normalizing luxury and nullifying joy. To break the cycle, you must consciously anchor satisfaction to sufficiency, not excess. Budgeting, in modern terms, is cognitive control, using your prefrontal cortex to override impulse. The wealthy don't earn more to spend more, they spend less to stay free. Point 3. Make thy gold multiply. The science of compound growth. In Babylon, money was a servant. Today, it's an employee that never sleeps. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. But behavioral economics explains why it works. Consistent, repeated action compounds not just wealth, but discipline. Every small investment strengthens neural pathways that value consistency over chaos. Wealth grows through patience, the same mechanism behind habit formation. When you let money compound, you let time fight for you instead of against you. Point 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. The logic of risk management. The fourth principle teaches that ignorance is the most expensive investment. In modern finance, this translates to risk literacy. People lose money because they trust emotion, not evidence. Cognitive biases, like overconfidence and herd behavior, drive poor decisions. The wise Babylonians sought advice from those skilled in the trade, just as modern investors rely on data, diversification, and due diligence. Protecting your wealth is not fear. It's intelligent humility. Point 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. The behavioral value of ownership. In ancient Babylon, owning your home symbolized independence. Today, research on behavioral economics supports this. Ownership increases long-term thinking and reduces anxiety. When people have equity, whether in property, business, or self-investment, their sense of control rises. Ownership activates the endowment effect, where people naturally value what they build. The lesson is clear. Stability multiplies creativity. Owning something grounds your ambition and turns financial energy into personal pride. Point 6. Ensure a future income. The science of financial security. Clason urged Babylonians to plan for tomorrow, a concept identical to modern retirement planning. Psychologically, humans struggle with temporal discounting, undervaluing future benefits. The brain prefers immediate rewards, even if they're smaller. Insurance, pensions, and long-term investments act as external discipline tools. They compensate for our mental bias toward the present. Planning for the future is not pessimism, it's cognitive foresight. It's how rational minds protect emotional hearts. Point 7. Increase thy ability to earn. The growth mindset of wealth. The richest men in Babylon weren't passive. They were perpetual learners. Neuroscience calls this plasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt through skill acquisition. Kiyosaki and Clason share the same truth. The more you learn, the more you earn. Self-education triggers confidence and competence, reinforcing a loop of growth. The modern version of this rule is simple. Stop chasing raises, start chasing mastery. Your income expands only as far as your mindset. Point 8. Surround thyself with wise counsel. The mastermind effect. The wise man of Babylon never walked alone. In modern psychology, this is the social learning theory. People mirror the behavior of their closest circle. Financial habits are contagious. Surrounding yourself with disciplined, forward-thinking individuals triggers mirror neurons that copy their attitudes toward risk, patience, and persistence. Mentorship, community, and collaboration are not luxuries. They are accelerators. A strong network rewires your default from survival to success. Point 9. Treat money as a servant, not a master. Emotional intelligence of wealth. In Babylon, gold was to be controlled, not worshipped. This parallels emotional intelligence in finance. People who obsess over money often act from fear, creating scarcity-driven decisions. Wealth builders, however, use logic over emotion. Studies show that emotional regulation predicts financial stability better than IQ. When you detach identity from income, you manage money objectively. The rich man's secret wasn't greed, it was mastery over desire. Point 10. The law of giving. The paradox of prosperity. The final rule of Babylon seems spiritual, but it's deeply psychological. Generosity stimulates oxytocin and serotonin, creating fulfillment and social trust. The act of giving reduces stress and reinforces abundance thinking. Modern philanthropy research shows that those who give a portion of income experience higher life satisfaction and even longer lifespans. The Babylonians believed generosity attracted fortune. Neuroscience now proves it. Giving doesn't reduce wealth, it multiplies its meaning. In conclusion, the richest man in Babylon isn't about ancient coins, it's about timeless human behavior. The same mental traps that enslaved Babylonians exist today. Impulsive spending, emotional investing, and fear of the future. Clason's parables align perfectly with cognitive science. Habits shape wealth, and wealth shapes mindset. Money isn't magic, it's management, consistency, and clarity. The world doesn't reward effort, it rewards understanding. Learn the rules, train your mind, and master your habits. You don't need to be lucky to be rich. You just need to think like the Babylonians did. Save faithfully, invest wisely, guard carefully, and give generously. The gold will follow those who follow the laws of the mind. You.